Without your attention, thoughts are powerless. They don't even really exist without your attention for all intents and purposes. It's only the thoughts that you give your attention to. Okay? So where the real peace and solace is being in the present moment. What that means, being in the present moment, is holding your attention completely in the present moment. No past, no future. The only way we experience past and future is in the form of thoughts, in the form of memories, thoughts about the past in the form of imagination, thoughts about the future. But when you are just present in the moment, all of that falls away. What could trouble you? All you are is here in this moment, breathing. But when you're thinking about the future, it stirs you up. Sometimes when you're thinking about the past, can stir you up. Not always, you know what I mean? But we're talking about the suffering time. So what I would do if I was at work, and I would keep, and I do this throughout the day constantly, keep realigning my attention to be in the moment and not somewhere else. Because you're going to notice that you're sitting at your desk and you're at the beach or you're on a mountain. I mean, you can close your eyes right now and be right back on that mountain in Colorado, right? You can be there. When are you here? It's funny, the only place we ever really are is here. But that's the place where most people never are.
When I was able to put that together and realize that when you're present, you're present. Mm-hmm. And when you're thinking about the past, your mind and body believes that it's in that moment. Yeah. It's in that past.
Yeah.
And your chemical reactions are going to react to that past because your mind and your body don't know any different. Yeah. So if you're thinking about the future and you start getting anxious about something, your body really thinks it's there. It thinks it's in that, it knows no different. So when you stay focused and you stay present, your body's not going to have that chemical reaction and you can kind of be in that peaceful state.
Being present is the key to this practice. You know, when you're present in the moment, if there was one thing that I would tell you, just be present. Have your attention here where you are. And you practice that and practice that and practice that. And you will find that you go through life so peacefully.
Yeah, and I've practiced mindfulness a bit, and I think, I've got off of Instagram and Facebook and all those things, and I was thinking about it the other day when I woke up, actually, is that, within the first 5 seconds of waking up, I have my phone in my hand, and I'm like, generation or two ago there was TV, but it's like, if you go back 100, 200 years, you woke up and whatever you had yesterday was in front of you today.
Right.
And now it's so different, and I think it's even like you kind of never have a chance to disconnect because there's always this like in the back of your mind is, hang on, was that my phone that buzzed? And
right.
You're feeling it in your pocket.
Yeah.
And I think it really subconsciously just messes with you, and we're kind of like, like you mentioned, we've evolved over thousands and thousands of years, hundreds of thousands of years, and now we're suddenly in this moment where the technology is more advanced than what we were ever really prepared for. And I think it makes it even kind of harder. And I've tried to practice mindfulness as much, and maybe I need to just turn my phone off at night, and that's it after work hours, because I think that makes it just that much harder. Because you start living in someone else's life almost, where
there's a lot. It's the information age, and there's a lot of information, and a lot of interesting things. There's so much, going on. You can buy something on Amazon and have it at your door in 2 days, and there's just so much available to you. Every piece of information that was ever written is available to you on that phone. And so, there's a lot of information, so you have to learn how to mitigate, overloading your mind. It's like this thirst for knowledge nowadays, can be fed so, ferociously. And you can get stuck in this sort of insatiable quest to know. And that pulls you further and further away from the spiritual path. You will drown your mind in knowledge, and then you'll just have all of this knowledge in a very overactive mind. And so, that's why I always really, and we're going to get to our meditation because it's getting late, but I always encourage everyone to have a daily meditation.